YouTube. What up? It's your boy Peeps, back with another banger video, man. And today, you guys, I have a little bit of sauce for you guys, man. You guys liked the last Helldivers video so much that I had to go in and do another one, man. But this time, man, I got a little theory that's gonna blow the top off of everybody's lid. You know why? Because I think I figured out what is going on with Super Earth. And not only that, but I think that I figured out how the Terminoids have actually jumped from planet to planet and are getting closer to Super Earth as we speak, as of right now, man. So let's go ahead and put on our thinking caps, man, and our theory caps, man, and let's get into this video, man, because we have a lot to cover. All right, if you don't know what Helldivers is, basically Helldivers is basically Star Wars, Halo, and Call of Duty Zombies mixed all in one, right? They just had a baby and you got Helldivers, man. Great game, made by indie developers. No complaints here whatsoever, you guys. But basically you go in, right? You hop from planet to planet, right? And you basically liberate the planet, aka conquer the planet for Super Earth, right? So what is Super Earth? Super Earth is basically Earth, but it is now super because the game takes place in the future. All right, you guys are all caught up. So let's go ahead and get into the theory stuff. So the game preaches liberty, and democracy, and they force it down your throat the second you load up the game. Quite literally. It quite literally has a broadcast showing you that you want to become a Helldiver, right? And then you load up the game, you are on the ship, and voila, you are a Helldiver. So, the only thing I have an issue with is, why are we not supposed to question why we're going to these planets, right? I know it's above, the player's pay grade and all this other stuff, but, we're going from planet to planet, liberating them, killing robots and giant bugs. But where do these giant bugs come from, you guys? And where do these crazy robots come from as well? Well, we'll get into the robots in just another video, but as of right now, man, I want to go ahead and talk about bugs. So look, y'all, nobody really knows where these bugs came from or where they originated from. We just know that they're coming from planet to planet, and they're getting closer and closer to Super Earth, right? But how are they getting closer and closer to Super Earth when none of these bugs have the capacity or the materials to basically fly from planet to planet? Okay, now I know what you guys are thinking, man. The bots can do that, and you got to do it because the game design, all this other stuff. But look, let's think about it for 2 seconds, you guys, right? We're not supposed to question the incorporation at all of Helldivers, right? But why? You know what I mean? If you do question it, you're rogue. And, quite frankly, the game doesn't really give you a lot of information as to where these creatures are coming from. But I think I might have an idea as to what is actually going on as of right now, you guys. So, I think the incorporation for Helldivers, or we'll just call it Super Earth for right now, actually were doing experiments with these bugs, and they were doing these experimentations on the Terminoids and doing them from planet to planet to see how the bugs would react to certain environments. Once they realized that the bugs were reacting to certain planets and certain environments and that they could survive on these planets, there was some sort of hazard or something that went wrong. And as you guys can see, on the planets, there were a bunch of vending machines, food for days, even months, you know what I mean? For these people to basically live and do these experiments. And I think, some people actually figured out that, the experimentations on these bugs were wrong and they were doing their own thing. Hence why you have rogue research labs. And the game even tells you that not only are these optional missions, but these are missions you have to do at the same time in order to basically get more progression towards your level at the end of every mission. But it shows, that you have to take out certain rogue labs. You have to take out certain illegal broadcasts and stuff like that, right? But they don't tell you who's broadcasting this. They don't tell you, who's doing, all this crazy stuff. But if I'm being honest, you guys, I think it was the people that were doing the experiments who basically went off and did their own thing, and they realized that during the experimentation on these bugs were wrong. And you can actually kind of see this in the illegal broadcast where it shows that some people were actually talking about the experiments, the bugs being a part of Super Earth, and you have to take out these towers, right? So as these people were constantly running experiments and basically doing experiments on these bugs, like I said, something ended up going wrong, right? And this is where you come in as the Helldiver. The Helldiver goes in and cleans up the government's mess, aka Super Earth, right? So anything that went wrong on these planets, any people that went rogue, anything of that matter, you are responsible as the player to go in and liberate those threats to Super Earth or the threats to the government itself. Nothing can survive if something does survive other than yourself, and the game even shows that even yourself is expendable, hence why there's an option to change your voice to random, which I do highly recommend that you guys do if you guys are playing this game, because man, you die a lot. But it shows that, a lot of these, planets need to be cleaned up, since, they have you plugging in bug holes. They have you, taking out illegal broadcasts. They have you taking out rogue research labs, which actually brings me into my next theory that I am going to be talking about in another video. So stay tuned for that, man, because I got a lot more sauce for you guys, man. This video is just the tip of the iceberg, man, because I think that I might know what the next 2 factions might actually be inside of this Helldivers game. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, man. Comment down below what you guys think, man, about my little theory about the bugs, man, and basically how they are conquering these planets. Man, oh man, it's like every movie where, humans are just not supposed to touch something and they touch it anyway, man, and it blows up in their face, man. Crazy. But this is Peeps. I love y'all, man, and I'm out.